Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
Welcome to Olympic Kingsway for the Perth African Nations Cup Seniors Final 2023. We've just heard the national anthems for both Burundi and Congo, and we're just moments away from getting the action underway. The Perth African Nations Cup 2023 got underway at the start of November, and after making our way through the group stage, the quarterfinals and semi-finals, we've arrived at the big one, the final. And in just over 90 minutes time, unless there is added on time, we will discover who the champions for 2023 are. My name is Michael Holland, and I'm looking forward to sharing the action with you today. We should be in for a cracking game. Both of these sides have scored a bag full of goals throughout the tournament, and hopefully that will continue in today's final. So we're just going through the last warm-ups, and Burundi, who are making their first appearance in the Perth African Nations Cup Senior Final, will be playing in a predominantly white strip, and Congo will be playing in a predominantly black kit with the yellow on their kit. So as I say, we should be in for a cracking game here. Back in 2022, it was South Sudan and Djibouti who contested the 2022 final. South Sudan running out 6-0 winners, but we have fresh finalists for this final, and we're going to have a new winner for 2023. But Congo, they're no strangers to the final. Indeed, they've won it 5 times, but the last time they were in the final was back in 2017. So they're making their return, and they hope to return with a bang by claiming the victory. Well, Burundi, it's their first time in the final, like I say, so they'll be thriving on this opportunity, playing in front of a packed Olympic Kingsway. It really is standing room only now. The seats are packed, and people are cramming into the standing areas. The crowd has been building all day, and now the atmosphere is buzzing, the drums are beating, and everyone is gearing up for this final between Burundi and Congo. It's been a fantastic tournament so far. Plenty of goals have been scored. The action has been frantic. The game's been played at a good high-tempo pace, and hopefully that will be exactly the same in this final. I have to say, we are just waiting for team sheets for both sides, so I do apologise for that. The action is about to get underway, and Congo will be playing from left to right in this first 45 minutes, and Burundi will be playing from right to left. We just had a fantastic final for the juniors, which Sudan won. And, well, if the seniors final is anything like the juniors, then I think we're going to be in for an absolute classic, because the juniors put on a great show for us, and now we get the chance to enjoy the seniors. And the action is close to getting underway. And the weather is absolutely perfect, I have to say, here at the stadium. Temperature low 30s, I would say, but as we head into the evening, it is cooling down a little. And we've got a lovely breeze as well, so it should make everything perfect for the players to put on a performance for us. I have to say, we have just been handed the team sheets, so we'll run through the players for you, or we will at least be able to do a good commentary for you now, hopefully. Now the team sheets have arrived. Thankfully, the action hasn't started just yet, as the Burundi line up, as you can see on the visual there. And we'll also have the Congo one as well. One player there to keep out for is Abiri Kakulu. He's meant to be the young star of the team. A real up-and-coming prospect. Pacifique as well has scored 4 goals in this tournament so far. He'll be wearing, or should be wearing, the number 15 jersey. So again, he's a player to keep an eye on here. And the wind again picking up here at the venue. The music's pumping out, the drums are beating, and everyone is set up for what will hopefully be a classic final. In the semi-finals, Burundi beat Algeria by 6 goals to 3 to book their passage through. As for Congo, they had to work a little bit harder. They beat South Sudan, but they had to do it on penalties. It went to finish 1-1 in normal time, and last season's champions went out on penalties. Congo winning 5-4. It was Boas who scored the goal in normal time, and they went on to win a tight penalty shootout by 5 goals to 4. Could of course have the option of penalties in this final, but rather than have the excitement of a penalty shootout, I think both sets of players would rather get it done in the 90 minutes out there this evening. So I'm not quite sure what the reason for the delay is here. Oh, I do. I can spy it to my left. There is a problem with the goal over to my left-hand side. Problem with the net. Looks as though a bit of work being done over on that side to repair whatever needs fixing there. And then we will be up and away for this Perth African Nations Cup final, the Seniors 2023. Congo certainly impressed in the group stage when winning all 3 of their games to finish top of Group A. They scored 13 goals and conceded just 2. I can say, thankfully, that it looks as though the net has been repaired and we're about to get underway. And it will be Congo that get the action underway, and they'll be kicking from left to right. And immediately, Congo playing it out from the back. And they're happy to do so. It's currently with Aidan Formston, the number 3. Plays it forward here. Congo on the attack immediately down this right-hand side. There could be an opportunity to get in behind. The sliding tackle comes in. It was the number 15 for Congo breaking down the right-hand side, and that was indeed Pacifique. He's the man to watch out for, the goal scorer. But it was a good, strong sliding tackle that came in to put it out for a throw-in, which will be taken by Loic, the fullback. He's going to launch it in long, but he misjudges that and it goes out for a goal kick. In fairness, the wind is quite troublesome, and he's just gesturing that to one of the opposition players. The wind is swirling about out there, and the wind clearly got hold of the ball there to take it out behind. It's Benson Negetse, the number 10 for Burundi. That was having a bit of banter there. As Burundi get their first opportunity to get their foot on the ball and get an attack forward as it's played in towards the area. Didn't quite find Toby Robertson there. The Burundi striker. He does look like a traditional target man, wearing the number 9 jersey for Burundi. I expect him to be making a nuisance of himself in this game. Once again, Congo playing the ball out from the back, happy to keep possession. I have to say the playing surface has looked fine today. There are a couple of bare patches on it, but it's not bobbling around or anything like that. And it has helped with some entertaining football. As Congo look to go long again here. It is cut out by Keazolo. Burundi go long again, but no one able to run through and get on the end of that through ball. And as has been the case in the opening few minutes of this game, Congo happy just to be patient and build up from the back. Trying to make inroads down that left-hand side. As you can see, supporters have now come into the venue and are along the barriers, behind the fences over on the far side of the pitch. Coming down to Kingsway, as there could be an opportunity here for Burundi, but Robertson just couldn't find a way through there, but the danger hasn't passed yet. And Burundi again coming down the left-hand side. That was Nugetse, but Burundi now happy to come all the way back. Luke Collins looks to play in central defence this evening, and here he is in possession again. Ball sprayed out to the right-hand side for Burundi. As they come in field to Harry Evans. But possession is lost, and it could be an early opportunity here for Congo to get through. They're into the area. The shot is powered in, but it's straight to the keeper, and it's a handy save. But it was a good foray forward there by Congo, and it was Albert Lowy who broke into the box. Here's Pacifique, tries to play the ball back in field, but it's headed away by Collins. Robertson heads it down. And the game just a little bit scrappy in the middle of the park as both sides fighting for possession. But Congo do have it back. Not a great deal of options. But it is with Lowick. Plays at full back onto Pacifique. Cuts in field, lays a nice ball off. Again, it's played in behind. Could be a chance for Congo to raid attack down the right-hand side. Squared to Pacifique, who tries a little trick there, but it didn't quite come off. But it was certainly worth a try. There's the number 10, René Kassisa, who set up Pacifique there. The stocky number 10. And there's Burundi mounting a counter-attack down the right-hand side. It really is end-to-end stuff at the moment, and they've done enough to earn a corner there. Here's Darcy Makunzi, twisting and turning, the right full-back, and has earned the first corner kick of this game. And look at the supporters behind that goal. Really are cramming in to Olympic Kingsway this evening. It is a perfect balmy evening in Perth. As the cross comes in from that right-hand side. Comes out to Benson Nugetse. Cross high towards the far post. Nodded down, but it's going to go behind for a goal kick. It's the right idea by Burundi. They have the tall men lining up at the far post. Toby Robertson was at one of those. Also, centre half up from the back, Keazolo. He was in there as well, and it was Keazolo who got on the end of it, but he just couldn't direct it goalwards. And Congo will build again with Lowick. He's seen plenty of the ball in these opening exchanges. He'll be playing right full-back for Congo. And towards Robertson, who can't get the flick on, and Congo back in possession. Again, they'll look to raid down this right-hand side. Pacifique tries to get in down the right. Does too much on the pass. And it will go through to the keeper, who is Casey Robertson. This afternoon for Burundi. So this final has started at a pretty easy tempo, not quite as frantic as what we saw from the juniors in the game before. Both sides sharing possession and happy when they do get the ball to keep the ball and try and wait for an opportunity to present itself, and there could be one here for Congo as the ball is flicked through. Collins mopping up at the back again for Burundi. Collins looks like a typical centre half again, well over 6 foot. Good on the ball. Burundi over on the far side. Ball comes in as they go down the right. Congo mopping up the danger. They will patiently attempt to build up. As I say that, they go long. And it is Robertson who comes out of his area just to hoist it out and hoist it up front. Congo, the ball has gone out, so it will be a throw in to Burundi over on the far side. But Congo, like I said, they scored 13 goals and conceded just 2 in the group stages. The goals for column was given a significant boost in week 3 as they gave Kenya a bit of a thumping, running out 6-0 winners. And they have scored goals throughout the competition. In week 1 they beat South Sudan 5-2. So they've certainly got goals in them, this Congo side. Burundi were also unbeaten as they finished top of Group B. However, they did drop points when being held to a draw in one of their games, but they did win the other 2, and that was enough to see them finish top of Group B. Burundi also slightly less prolific in front of goal, scoring 8, but they were tight at the back when conceding just 2. And here come Congo pushing forward. And there could be an opportunity to shoot on the edge of the area. Just can't get his shot away there. It was Boas, the midfielder who scored in the semi-final, just delayed a little bit before getting his shot away, and that allowed Burundi to clear. And now Burundi on the attack at the other end as that's aimed in towards Robertson. But the Congo defence do well. And that is a good bit of play in midfield by Loic as well, the fullback who's drifted infield. Same towards Pacifique again down the right, but will roll out for a throw-in. So I have to say, a bit of a low-key start to this final. Of course, plenty of time for it to build. But it seems as though both sides looking to play their way into the game. And are content, like I say, just to keep possession and wait for opportunities to pop up. Looking at Burundi's performances throughout the group stage, we just see Burundi pushing forward, and it's over on the right-hand side. And it's with Makunzi again. Comes in field, but struggling to keep hold of the ball, and that allows Congo to get back in possession and try and break. But there's just nowhere to go for either side at the moment. Could be a chance here though, as its ball is dinked over the top. Plenty of covering defence though for Burundi. And Robertson again on hand to clear. With Makunzi, who earns the throw-in. In week 3, Burundi beat Togo 3-1. In week 2, that was the draw. That was the drop points against Djibouti. That finished 1-1. And in week 1, they got off to a great start in the competition with a 4-1 victory. And also have goals in them. Here's Pacifique. Comes back to Loic. As Congo try and spread play over to the left-hand side now. Burundi have everyone back, but well organised, got bodies behind the ball. And that was a bit of a sloppy pass there by Loic. He wasn't too happy with himself as he goes out for a throw-in to Burundi. Which will be taken by Nidi Mukanga. Goes long, Loic heads it away. It's Congo forced to go back. It's good pressing by Burundi. But excellent play by Aidan Formston there. He's looked solid in central defence. He likes to get his foot on the ball and bring it out. Plenty of confidence. But here come Burundi. And it's played forward. It could be first opportunity of the game. And it just runs away there from Negetsi. Safely into the arms of the goalkeeper. But that was the first sniff of an opening we've had in this opening 14 minutes of the game. Just couldn't quite get on the end of it. Benson Negetsi, who's one of the leading goal scorers for Burundi in this tournament so far. He's certainly a player to keep an eye on. Got good pace about him. There's Boas for Congo. Ball hit long, safely into the arms of Casey Robertson. He's happy to roll it out to Luke Collins. And football these days, if you watch any football around the globe, it's all about playing out from the back. Long gone are the days of just get it forward. Just watch the Premier League, even watch the lower leagues in England. The keeper always rolls it out, and as though it can frustrate the fans sometimes because it can create one or two nervy moments. It certainly is the in thing at the moment, and it's on show here this evening as well, as a long ball played forward again, but the flag has gone up against Negetsi. He's just mistimed his run. Both coaches on the touchline, barking out their instructions. I think both will be pretty satisfied with the way their teams have started. Like I say, it has been quite a low-key start to the game. But at the same time, there's been both teams are looking solid. And there's a free kick here now to Congo, just inside of their own half. So the Perth African Nations Cup has been going since 2008. Like I touched on, Congo have had a very successful time during those years as they push forward here with the René Kasesa. Puts in a cross towards the far post. But a slip there meant that Burundi had time to get the ball away. It was Albert Lowy just losing his footing at the foul stick. Whether the cross would have found him, I'm not quite sure. Burundi did have plenty of players back. But Congo have enjoyed 5 victories in finals, but haven't been in it since 2017. There's a flicked pass there by Pacifique. Didn't quite come off, and it again runs through to Robertson, who looks to hit his namesake, Toby Robertson, in attack. And here come Burundi now. And it is with Negetsi, the number 10. Jinking and turning, puts in a cross, skips through, shot could come in, and it does, but it's well wide. Sliced effort there. Couldn't quite wrap his foot round it. Trying to see who, looking at the team sheet, it was Mubafa Moja, the number 15, wearing the number 15 jersey for Burundi. I say, couldn't quite get the accuracy right. Here come Congo. It's Boas again. Seems to be a live wire in midfield. There's Boas. Congo elect to go long. Bit of hit and hope there, really. Goes through to Casey Robertson in goal. There's no one anywhere near that attempted long ball, and it was food and water really for the Burundi defence. Good play here. Finally gets it. He's keen to get on the ball whenever he can. And he's on it again on the edge of the area, trying to make things happen. That's a decent effort, but it's well wide in the end. It was Gatambai with the shot, having a crack. And Congo under pressure then, it could present an opportunity, and it's saved in the end, but that was a good chance, and the best chance of the game so far. And it was shot straight down the mouth of the goalkeeper. And it was an opportunity that went begging. Again, just looking at the team sheet, and I don't appear to have the 22. In fact, it could be Agidi. We'll confirm that during the half-time interval. It looks a bit like a 7. But here come Congo. But that was an opportunity. It was, again, a mix-up at the back. Like we touched on earlier about playing out from the back, it can lead to problems sometimes if you don't quite get it right. And that's what happened there. Fortunately for Congo, it didn't cost them. But they do have a free kick here. This could be a chance to get some numbers up into the area. Get a ball into the box and see what comes from it. Looks as though it's going to be, well, Pacifique is in there trying to make a nuisance of himself. As it's swung in towards the near post, and it's a flicked header, and it's just inches wide. The flag had gone up, so maybe, well, there was an offside. So the linesman was all over that. But it was a good cross into the box, had plenty of whip and curl on it. The kind of ball into the box that's a nightmare for defenders. And there was a touch on it, but like I say, it wouldn't have stood anyway because the flag was up for offside. It was Anthony Bafu, who's the captain for Congo. Burundi have it with Luke Collins, who comes in to the opposition territory. The Burundi have everybody in the Congo half at the moment, playing a very high line. Collins gets his head on it. It does present a danger, that, of course, if the ball goes over the top, which could happen here. But Collins goes to ground, and he will get the free kick. Well, that can be the danger when everyone's pushed up. All it takes is one ball over the top and a striker with pace, and the defence could be in trouble. Well, that's almost what happened there. But Collins got away with it. One was fouled. And here come Burundi. Certainly looking lively in attack. Flag goes up, the ball had just run out. Gatambai. Burundi do seem to have a handful of players who have bags of skill, like to get on the ball, tricky little players, and here comes Pacifique striding forward. He's got options left and right. He's electing to go on his own here. He's been pushed wide, but he's still in possession, and he's waiting now for backup, which eventually does come through Boas. Looks as though the opportunity may have disappeared because Burundi now have bodies back. I think one or two players were a little bit unhappy with Pacifique there. They felt that he should have elected to put the ball in behind for them to chase on, but he did elect to go on his own. Albert Lowy was one of those players. He wanted the through ball. Rennie Casisas was the other one. Bit of a nameless pass there from Toby Robertson. Gives possession back to Congo. So a game, a few chances so far. Clear-cut chances anyway. We've had a couple of half chances, if you like, falling to Burundi in particular. But I think it's fair to say we're still waiting for this game to explode into life. We have had plenty of goals throughout the group stages, quarterfinals and semi-finals. It's a cross hit towards Toby Robertson. He will do well to chase that down, and he does well to keep the ball in. Great play by the Burundi striker. And that's another shot that again fails to test the keeper. It was Mumba Famoja. Just dragging it wide, lacking a bit of power and accuracy there. So we are being restricted to mainly long-range efforts in the game so far. But now the keeper has really been tested. There's Congo. Again, mount another attack down the left-hand side. Breaks into the box. Can't quite get the cross in. Eventually does. Could fall to Boas, who's got a chance to shoot. In fact, he finds Pacifique, and it's in the back of the net. And Congo are leading, and it's that man, Pacifique, again. It's a great move by Congo. It was Boas who got the ball in the area, and he found Pacifique, who showed great composure and is taking the celebrations with his teammates. And it's Congo who lead this game by a goal to nil. It found its way into the back of the net. I thought it was going to hit the side of the post and come back out, but it did find its way in to the back of the net, and Pacifique has given Congo the lead. The goal coming in the 25th minute, and hopefully now the goal and the game could burst into life. We've got the breakthrough, and it's gone the way of Congo. Like I say, a well-worked move down that left-hand side. And Boas was instrumental in that, providing the final assist, if you like, to Pacifique, who applied the finish. And Congo find themselves a goal in front. Both teams now taking the opportunity to get some water on board, and that gives us the chance to thank our sponsors once again for making this broadcast possible for us today. They are Lifespan Consultants, a 3-generation family business. As a rare 3-generation family business, we stand for honesty, competence and commitment to our clients. Geodrill, building relationships between Ghana and Australia, a leading exploration drilling company based in Ghana, employing and training Ghanaians. And Antrak Logistics, they're a global leader in international transport and logistics, catering specifically to provision of services to large mining and industrial projects. They are Antrak Logistics. As the game gets back underway, and it's Congo who have a 1-goal lead, thanks to that strike from Pacifique. And let's see how Burundi can now respond. They'll be keen to get back on level terms as quickly as possible, and they are on the attack straight away. But Congo now have something to hold on to, and here's Pacifique, buoyed by scoring that goal. Has got a spring in his step, but he can't keep possession on that occasion. Now we might start seeing a bit more urgency from Burundi now they're a goal behind. And Congo, they've got that one goal to hang on to, but I can't imagine they will sit back and defend. They scored goals throughout the Perth African Nations Cup 2023. But they are in a good position now of having that lead and can grab the game by the scruff of the neck. It's down to Burundi to take risks to try and get back into it, but there's still plenty of time, of course. There's another long ball, goes over the top, and there could be a chance for a second here, but the ball across the Boas didn't quite find him. But it's straight to Pasafik, who can't control it, and Burundi will get another chance to clear and try and launch a counter-attack down this left-hand side. They're in a rush now. You can see straight away, since going a goal behind, there's some real urgency in their play. They know how important it is to try and strike back quickly. Sometimes a game of football needs a goal to spark it into life, and that is what has happened here. So Congo again in the heart of the midfield with Anthony Bafu, the captain, but he loses out, and now it's with Robertson, the striker for Burundi. He's forced out wide, he's holding it up well, but that's a sloppy pass from Robertson and could allow Congo to break. Thankfully for Robertson, his teammate got him out of trouble there, and he gets it to win the ball back. And now they come on the attack, and Shots is saved. Well, the shot seemed to lack power, but it did enough to force the keeper into a save. And the Burundi battling to get back into this. And the Congo are pretty much everyone back. They do not have anyone in attack. They've got bodies back to close the space, and then they'll try and hit on the counter like now. But that's excellent play just to win the ball back. And they do get a free kick here, Burundi. The Burundi bench were appealing to the referee for a free kick there, and they've got one. So this is a chance for the big guys to come up from the back. Luke Collins is doing just that. And the delivery has to be good. So the wind is swirling around, but if you can get a good delivery in, it could be a nightmare for defenders and the goalkeeper. Swinging right-footed, and we're heading towards goal, and it was saved in the end. I'm not quite sure whether that was creeping in, but the goalkeeper was making no mistake to palm it around. So everyone had got up from the back expecting a cross, and the shot came in. As the corner kick is gathered, waiting confirmation of the goalkeeper as well for Congo. It is in fact James Lindsay. James Lindsay is the goalkeeper for Congo, and he's been called on a couple of occasions, and he might be called upon again here as Burundi come forward, and a shot is gathered by Lindsay, who's got busy all of a sudden. But Burundi have responded well to going a goal behind. They've got on the front foot as Pasafik is tussling away for the ball there. The referee allowing play to go on, letting the game flow as the calls went up for a free kick, allowing the advantage. We didn't quite pay off for Congo on this occasion, but Burundi have got a spring in their step as they try to get back into this game. They trail by a goal to nil. Pasafik getting the goal on 25 minutes as Lindsay goes long, but they're on the back foot again here, Congo, as Ngetsi Benson Negezi toiling down that right-hand side, gets a cross in eventually. It is headed away from Loic. And Congo looking to press again down the right-hand side. It's with Pasafik. The crowd lights up every time he gets the ball. He does excite when it does come off, not on that occasion. But he is the kind of player that gets bums off seats, shall we say. Sprayed out to the right-hand side to Negezi. Jinking his way, it's good run by Negezi. Squares it into the box, Robertson's in there. It's cleared away, danger isn't over yet. But Robertson went down and he just couldn't quite get a touch on it. The ball given away by Congo, and that's high and over the bar. But again, Burundi looking to equalise. And Negezi, the number 10, he's got 10 on the back of his shirt for Burundi, is a live wire. He created that opportunity. Toby Robertson was in the right place at the right time, challenging the goalkeeper. He just couldn't quite get the touch on it to get in the back of the net. And let's give credit to James Lindsay, the goalkeeper, for putting himself where it hurts sometimes. And the opportunity and the danger has passed. But even though Congo lead this game by a goal to nil, Burundi still are very much in it, and they do look to have a goal in them at least. As Collins looks to go long again. That is cleared at the back. Very assured, confident play out from the back lap by Congo. They do look comfortable on the ball. As I say, that is given away. And Burundi are back on the attack. This game really starting to open up a bit now. Robertson tries to lay it off. And Congo looking to attack now down the left-hand side. Surely the flag's going to go up for offside there. Indeed it does. And that was right in front of us. And I think Rene wanted the ball a little bit earlier there. He was trying to hold his run, waiting for the pass so he could spring the offside trap, but the pass was delayed and he strayed offside. But he does well to win the ball back there. Probably frustrated from that last move. And here he comes again. He's got Pasafik to his right. Pasafik getting into the byline. Can he cut it back to a teammate? It's palmed away by the keeper, not the best goalkeeper in the world, and it's gone over the bar. It is going to be a corner. Quite sure what Casey Robertson was doing there, whether the sun was in his eyes, I'm not quite sure, but he didn't really deal too well with that for a goalkeeper. And it almost led to a second Congo goal. Thankfully for Congo, they got it behind. For Burundi, sorry, they got it behind for a corner. And it will be taken by Rene. Left-footed, drifted in towards the far post. No one challenging from Congo, but it could fall to the feet of Boas there. And that one drifts well wide of the goal. But there's hardly anyone attacking that corner kick into the box. And Burundi didn't really deal with it too well either. Again, playing out from the back before eventually going long. And Congo just starting to create one or two chances here, pushing forward. It's Albert Lowy, who's been leading the line for Congo. Again, another player well over 6 foot. Got a good bit of pace about him as well. As we close in on half time. Just 8 minutes remaining, plus whatever time is added on, which I don't think there'll be a great deal. Not really had any stoppages. Boas just trying to jink his way down that left-hand side. So Burundi take the throw with Mukunzi. Back to Robertson, who will launch it long. Looking for Toby Robertson. Game just a little bit scrappy. Neither side can get a foot on the ball. Good turnout by the supporters this afternoon for this final. It has been building all afternoon. From the women's game earlier on today into the juniors and now into the men's seniors. I think they'd just like to be excited by a few more goals, if that could be possible. And Congo attack, but that is a bit of a long, hopeful ball there from Boas. As the supporters here at the venue try to rally behind their team. The atmosphere is something special here this afternoon. But Burundi, Robertson just lets that one run away. Would have been better off trying to just hold that ball up and bring other teammates into play. There's Congo that lead by a goal to nil. A goal by Pacifique on 25 minutes, separating the two sides. We haven't had a great deal of clear-cut opportunities in the game so far. Plenty from range. Now the goalkeeper has been massively tested, just routine saves really. But of course, Casey Robertson has had to pick the ball out of the back of the net on one occasion. I don't think he could do too much about the goal by Pacifique. Speaking of which, he's on the ball again here, and he plays it. It could be a chance here for Conga to get forward, and I think that was going wide. Casey Robertson was taking no chances, diving to his left. But that shot by Rene Gassessa wasn't his greatest. I'm sure he'll admit that. Likes a bit of power. Wasn't on target either. But it has been the story of the game so far, really. Shots from range. Bit of lack power and accuracy. And that's why this game is delicately poised at 1-0. There's been another fantastic Perth African Nations Cup in 2023. Building steadily throughout the group stages and into the quarterfinals and semi-finals. Like I say, we will have new champions in 2023 after, well, neither of these sides made the final in 2022, and it is Burundi's first appearance. Congo looking to add to their proud tradition of victories. Toiling away here, just not enough accuracy on the pass there from Anthony Bafu, the skipper. There's Congo very patient in their build-up. They have been throughout this game so far. And then look to get in behind like they do again here now. Good sliding tackle. That tackle had to be timed to perfection, and it was. Any misjudgment there, and the referee's pointing to the penalty spot. But it was a solid tackle by Chiazzolo to deny Albert Lowy. Casey Robertson comes well out of his area and looks to go long, claims for handball there, and the referee agrees and awards a free kick to Burundi, and they elect to go and take it quickly. as the shot is scuffed at the far post. The idea was there. It was Ngetsi who was in space over on that far side. But it would have been a bit of a worldie of a finish had he put that in the back of the net from there. As Congo elect to go long there, get the ball clear of danger. And it could turn into another attack down the left-hand side. And it could be a shooting opportunity in the box, and it's a good block by Casey Robertson. Albert Lowy making space for himself, got into the area. Again, just hesitating to pull the trigger. Maybe took a little bit too long, and that allowed the Burundi defence to get numbers back. But anyway, it's resulted in a corner kick. And we do have a player down for Burundi. Kerzolo. I think he's going to require some treatment here. Referee has called the trainer to come on. As we're into the last couple of minutes of the first half, I think this has actually been the first stoppage of the first half. And immediately the trainers sort of calling the players, or the coaches are calling the players to come over to the bench and get some fluids on board. The referee now suggesting that Kerzolo should go off the field and get his treatment there. And he wants the players back on, so there's no time for a drink break here. We've only got a couple of minutes to go until half time. And then they will get a good 10-15 minute break before coming out for the second half. So it is a corner kick to Congo. Think about taking it short, they do. Trying to get the cross in. Cook fall to Pacifique. And he misjudges that one, slices straight across it, and it's well wide. But Congo had the right idea there. There's still a bit of chaos in the Burundi defence, and they were hoping to capitalise on that. And it almost paid off. This is hit long towards Toby Robertson. But Congo have it back. Congo just finishing the first half the stronger of the two teams. As I say that, commentator's curse. Complete misjudgment from Loic. Allows it to go out for a throw-in. Long ball forward again by Burundi. Bit of hit and hope really from Burundi in this last few minutes. Getting the long balls forward. Now they elect to keep it on the deck and get it out to the right-hand side. It's that danger man Ngetsi again. I think he's looked Burundi's biggest threat every time he gets on the ball. He looks lively. As a low shot comes in, and that hit the base of the post, I think. It is going to be a goal kick. It did have James Lindsay dive into his left, but it wasn't a save. And that was almost a late equaliser in this first half. Almost catching Congo off guard. As things stand, it looks as though we are going to be going in at half-time with Congo leading by a goal to nil. We've played almost 2 minutes of added on time now. And I think on the balance of play, Congo just deserve their 1-goal lead. There's not much separating these two sides. But one piece of quality finishing from Pacifique separates the two sides. As that's an acrobatic scissor kick there that almost came off. Didn't quite get the cleanest of connections on it. And that will be the last action of the first half of this Perth African Nations Cup final. It's been a cagey first half, not too many chances, but the game is on a knife edge as we head towards the second half. But for now, the players will get a well-earned break before coming out to battle it out in the second half. But for now, the half-time score is Burundi 0, Congo 1.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa. Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.
Welcome back to Olympic Kingsway for the Perth African Nations Cup Seniors Final 2023. And as things stand, it is Congo that lead by a goal to nil. So Burundi have 45 minutes to try and fight their way back into this one. The goal scored in the 25th minute by Pacifique. A well-taken goal. It was a well-worked move. And it was one of the bits of real quality we saw in that first half when finishing is concerned. He showed good composure, did the Congo attacker, to find the back of the net. Most of the first half we did see long range efforts, not many clear-cut chances, and hopefully this second half will really burst into life and we'll get the kind of final that the supporters that are packed into the venue this evening would have been hoping for. And as Congo will be kicking from right to left in this second half. And the wind still picking up, as there's almost a chance here, early chance for Burundi. A mistake from the keeper as the shot goes high over the bar. And well, the goalkeeper James Lindsay apologises to the rest of his defenders there. The last thing that Congo need to do is gift an opportunity to Burundi. But fortunately for them, Burundi couldn't take it. So a bit of a sloppy start to the first half for Congo. They don't have to do anything silly now. They've got the 1-0 lead. They're in control of the game. And they can try and just keep it solid and pick up goals on the break, because no doubt Burundi are going to come at Congo trying to find that equaliser. They did so, in fairness, just after going behind, and that will leave options and chances for Congo to hit on the counter-attack. So this game is still very much on a knife edge. It could go either way. Get the feeling. Could be an obvious thing to say, but the next goal is going to be crucial. If Congo can get it and get two in front, it'll be a long way back for Burundi. But an equaliser as the flag goes up for offside. The linesman right on top of that one is Rene Kasesa, just straight about half a yard offside. Good call from the linesman over on the far side. No complaints from the Congo striker either. As Burundi attack down the right hand side with Igide, number 22. On the team sheet, it did have 27 down for him in the first half. But they're going to throw in deep in Congo territory here. Played in towards Robertson, who does well, shows good strength, tries to make his way down the byline. But good defending, there's nowhere for him to go. Nice turn from Boas, good skills from Boas. Turns away and now plays a decent ball down the line. It will go out, but that was good strong play by the central midfielder for Congo. He's been challenged left, right and centre, but managed to keep possession. Just this final pass let him down a little bit. Luke Collins, Burundi building out from the back. That's a sloppy pass though. And the Congo will allow that to run out for a goal kick. So Burundi did actually score 6 goals in their semi-final, beating Algeria 6-3. So they have got goals in them, there's no doubt about that. And they have shown in flashes in this game that they can be a threat. Just need to be a bit more clinical as the flag goes up. That's a late flag by the linesman. I have to say that was a close call. Again, it was Rene Kasesa Pacifique playing the ball through, and it was a late flag. But again, not too many complaints from the benches either, so the linesman looks to have got it spot on. But they are playing a bit of a dangerous game there, Burundi, because it only takes Kasasa to time his run to perfection, and he's going to be clean through on goal. So there's been a few warning signs in that area now. We'll see how that plays out in the rest of the game. But they do play a high line, do Burundi. So, hustle and bustle in midfield. Such a key area of the pitch. Teams that win the midfield battle often do go on to win games. Nice turn there by Lowy. He's into the area. Can he apply the finish? Oh, it's just wide. Flashed just wide. The keeper was beaten there. If that was on target, Casey Robertson would have been picking his second out the back of the net. And the way that Albert Lowy is shaping there, it's as though he's disappointed he didn't hit the back of the net with that. He did have plenty of time. There's plenty of power in the shot, just lacking that bit of extra accuracy to find the bottom corner. Well, that was an opportunity for Congo to go 2-0 up. As Robertson is calling for the ball here, holds it up, but his delivery and layoff wasn't the greatest. Just looking at the Burundi team and where the sort of equaliser could come from, it's probably with this man in possession now, and he puts in a cross. Just as to say that, doesn't quite find Robertson, but he's been a real live wire. As Pacifique shows a nice bit of skill there to turn away, doesn't quite come off. But he's looked a real live wire for Burundi in this game. As that's going to go out for a goal kick. Harry Evans getting himself in an unfamiliar position there. Big centre back. Doesn't quite have the control to keep the ball in, and lost his footing at the same time. There's Congo. A bit sloppy there, letting that ball go out for a throw-in. Should only be a matter of time before a substitution is made, you would feel, for Burundi. Coaches usually give it 10-15 minutes after the restart if they're chasing the game, just to see, or give the current players a chance to get back into the game. If not, they tend to look towards the bench and see how they can mix things up and change it to find a goal from somewhere, and I'm guessing that is what Burundi will be doing. The subs are up and about. Congo don't have to do anything for now, just stay solid, keep things tight. And they've got some defending to do here as well. And it is well defended in the end by Lowick. It's been solid at full back, has Lowick. There'll be a throw in over on the far side, and we are seeing a change now. We've just been talking about the substitutions. It could be a triple substitution here, in fact, for Burundi. And Toby Robertson is one of the players to go off. I think he'll be a little bit disappointed with the way he's played. Hasn't quite gone for him today. Toiled away. Gatambai is another one to go off. Let's see if we can run you through the players coming on. Ben Wanti is the number 19. 20 is Alfred Goya. And that looks like a 17 as well. Taking a look down at my team sheet. Unfortunately, I can't see a 17. But 3 changes have been made for Burundi. And that is a pretty drastic triple substitution, you have to say, so early in the game. Clearly not happy with the way they've started this second half. Let's see if it can spark some kind of revival for Burundi. Congo have a goal kick, which James Lindsay will take out to the right-hand side. Back to his goalkeeper. It looks as though he didn't really want that ball played back to him. He can look a little bit bobbly around the penalty area, around the goal mouth there, in front of James Lindsay. Does look a little bit dry and bobbly. Not the best for back passes, and here's Boas now, a chance, and it's with Pacifique down the left-hand side. He's into the area, can he apply the finish? Gets it on his right foot, shot straight at the keeper. And that was a great chance to make it 2-0. He'll be disappointed with that. He did all the hard work, burst into the box, cut in, got it on his right foot, only to shoot straight at Casey Robertson. Couple of yards either side of the keeper, and it's probably 2-0 and in the back of the net. Because all of a sudden the game's starting to liven up now, as James Lindsay is all over that one. Substitute Ben Wanty was in the vicinity looking to get on the end of that. But the house, or the roof, really would have gone off Olympic Kingsway had Pacifique stuck that away. Certainly did when he scored the first goal in the first half. Same would have happened then. And there was a good opportunity to make it 2-0. Whether they'll be left to rue that, time will tell. But Burundi will keep toiling away. They won't give up. There's Boas battling away midfield. Congo would obviously love a second goal. You would feel that they can get that. It would pretty much put the game to bed. While it's 1-0, Burundi still very much in it. Anything can happen. And here they come on the attack again. It's with Lowy. Plays it towards René Casillas. Desperate for a free kick. They're screaming for it on the benches, but the referee's not having it. And now tempers are starting to boil over here, and that was a yellow card, and the fans are not happy with that one. Maybe René Casillas was a little bit frustrated with what had gone on just before that. He needs to calm down. His teammates are telling him to calm down. He's gone into the book. And the supporters here at the stadium making their thoughts pretty clear on what they think about that decision. And still having a chat with the referee. He really needs to just calm down a little bit. He's got the yellow. He doesn't want to talk himself into a red. They don't want to go down to 10 men. That's the last thing they need when they've got a 1-goal lead. It's time for cool heads now from Congo. Okay, the decision didn't go their way, but they're leading 1-0. As Burundi come piling forward with Collins, who plays it out to the left-hand side. Oh, nice bit of skill there. Just ran out of room though. But it was a lovely turn by the substitute Alfred Geyer on that left-hand flank. Maybe as this game enters into the last moments, we're way off there yet, but you know, it's starting to open up a little bit. Spaces as a shot is easily taken. by James Lindsay. He'll be glad that was straight at him because it had plenty of power on it and it was on target. But as players start to tire, get the feeling that spaces are going to open up, and this is the kind of player, Pacific, who can exploit those spaces. He's in possession again now. Comes back to Rene. Good strong play in the middle of the park by Harry, but then he loses it. And now it is Burundi on the attack. And the tackles are just starting to fly in a little bit now. And you can't help feel that tempers could start to boil over a little bit as this game does go on. We have had a history of red cards in finals before. And Burundi coming wading forward, but Congo staying solid. And the Congo supporters really getting behind their team now as Rene comes forward. Congo certainly got huge support here. And here comes Wanty. Oh, but that's a poor cross from the substitutes. And it's gone out for a goal kick. He's clung to the linesman that maybe it hadn't gone out. But his attempted cross was not the best, really, from Wanty. So the triple substitution made by Burundi isn't having the desired effect so far. If anything, Congo have looked more threatening since those substitutions have been made. Here's Lowy over on that right-hand side. He's looked a threat for Congo throughout the game so far. And came close to scoring in the second half with that angled drive from just inside the area that went wide. But as things stand, just the one goal separating these two sides at the moment, scored by Pacific after 25 minutes. If it stays that way, it will be a low-scoring final compared to the games that we've seen earlier in the competition where the goals have been flowing. Oh, and that's a rash tackle. There's going to be trouble there. It's a yellow card, and tempers are starting to boil over. There could be no complaints about that. In fact, some would argue that he's lucky to get away with a yellow there. It was Anthony Bafu, the captain, and there's no need for it. Congo are leading 1-0. And the crowd are making their opinions thought on that. It was a really, really late tackle. Reckless as well, you have to say. And like I say, no need when you're leading 1-0. You do not want to be reduced to 10 men to allow the opposition back into it. Got to keep the heads, Congo. Here's Wanty. Puts in a low cross, cleared away. Here's Boas. So usually it's the case where once one or two rash tackles start going in, it sets the tone for the rest of the game. Let's hope not, but maybe we should be expecting some fireworks in the remainder of this game. Frustrations boil over. Maybe you could understand frustrations from Burundi, who are trailing, but Congo have really nothing to be frustrated about at the moment. They're leading 1-0. As Wanty, seen plenty of the ball since coming on, holds it off and lays it off nicely there. But it doesn't come to anything. Congo just clear their lines. And Rene will chase this one. There's a real danger for them. They get to for Burundi. Cross goes into the box. James Lindsay, sorry, gathering that with ease. Congo, who are leading by a goal to nil. We're approaching the midway point of the second half. And Burundi have it all to do to get back into this one. Wasn't the best clearance there from Casey Robertson. And we might be seeing a substitution here. Are we for Congo? Indeed we are. And I think it's going to be Boas going off. He's been very industrious in midfield. You can be happy with his performance. Acknowledges the crowd who have applauded him as he comes off. And he's been replaced by Omar Diarra, who has the number 16 jersey on his back. We'll see where he goes onto the field. He looks to be in quite an advanced position there. Boas was playing as a central midfielder. It's as though that could be a foul throw. Linesman has signalled, so it will be a throw-in to Burundi. Who haven't had a stage fright at all in their first appearance in a Perth African Nations Cup senior final. But they will still feel they should get something from this game. There's certainly no lack of effort. There's plenty of energy about them. Just need to find that killer instinct. Wanty holding the ball up well. Good skills and a good cross, and it's cleared away. Well, that's the best bit of play we've seen from Wanty since he's come onto the field. And there's a good cross whipped into the box, but there's just no one there to get on the end of it. He'll be asking his fellow teammates to be really attacking that kind of cross into the area, especially when you're trailing by a goal to nil. And it comes towards him again, but Pacifique blocks it this time. And now here is one for the substitute Diarra to chase. It's well dealt with though, and put out by Chiazolo. But it does seem as though Diarra is playing more as an attacker. Say Boas was playing more central midfield. Diarra is more forward. It's a bit of a bold move by Congo if that's the case. Showing no signs of trying to defend their one-goal lead. And again, there's patient build-up from the back. They're happy, comfortable to bring it out. Say that with poor control there, and Burundi get a chance here. But again, Congo just managed to redeem themselves. And here's Pacifique, can he get in behind? Collins comes sliding in. That was a good tackle. Again, he had to time it just right. When you go jumping in like that, you have to get the ball. And thankfully for Collins, he did. The Congo bench were up, but it was a fair tackle. And Congo come forward again with Diarra. Down the left-hand side, another sliding tackle. Goes in, and the tackles are starting to fly in now. And the benches are up every time one does go in. Kind of get the feeling that someone could see red in this game, the way the tackles are going in. As Congo play out from the back. Has nearly landed them in trouble on a couple of occasions now. Congo. Diarra, nice turn away. It's again a bit of a late tackle. And you don't like to see players asking for a fellow opponent to be booked. I don't think that was a booking. But Congo do have the free kick. Burundi have everyone back. Seems as though Wanty is playing as a lone striker now Flag goes up again for offside against Diarra. As the DJ plays the tunes here at Olympic Kingsway. Really has been a good vibe and good atmosphere all afternoon. I think everyone will have enjoyed the entertainment that's been on show. From a neutral perspective, I guess a few might want to see a few more goals. But Congo will be delighted if it stays at 1-0. That'll be job done. And it will be their 6th Perth African Nations Cup success if they can go on and pull it off. And here comes Pacifique down the left-hand side. He's got options in the middle. He's opted to go alone. Can he get the cross in? Oh, that's good, strong defending to let that run out for a goal kick. And the crowd were up then, just waiting to see what Pacifique could do. And there could be a fresh opportunity here. But that is blasted well over the bar. But we mentioned earlier how Pacifique gets the fans on the edge of their seat and gets them out of their seat. And as soon as he got on the ball then and was raiding down the left-hand side, everyone was up, waiting to see what could happen. Now Burundi breaking at the other end. There's a bit of a shove in the back. Could be a chance to apply the finish here. That's good goalkeeping. Brave goalkeeping by James Lindsay. At last, we're starting to get action at either end here. And the game is bursting into life a little. We do have Pacifique down at the other end of the pitch. And he's probably going to need some treatment here. But the game has burst into life. And opportunities at either end as the light does start to fade. Just looking to see if any floodlights are coming on. We have got some, they're not the most powerful in the world. But I don't think we'll be playing under the cover of darkness anyway, although it is closing in quite quickly here. We are running a little bit behind from the scheduled start. And just while Pacifique gets some treatment, again, gives the opportunity for players to refuel. Will be a nice cooler temperature out there now. Gives us a chance to mention our sponsors. And we'd like to thank them for making this broadcast possible today. Lifespan Consultants, 3-generation family business. As a rare 3-generation family business, we stand for honesty, competence and commitment to our clients. Geodrill, building relationships between Ghana and Australia. A leading exploration drilling company based in Ghana, employing and training Ghanaians as the action gets back underway. And Pacifique is back on his feet and looks to be okay, so Congo will be delighted with that. And Amtrak Logistics is a global leader in international transport and logistics, catering specifically to provision of services to large mining and industrial projects. That's Amtrak Logistics. So thanks to our sponsors for their support, and we ask you to support them for making this broadcast possible. As we enter the latter stages of this Perth African Nations Cup Seniors final, and Congo leading by a 1-0. Got 17 minutes, just under, plus added on time to play. And is there going to be a more twist to this story before the action is up? Surely Burundi will get at least one opportunity. It's whether they take it or not. It's often the case in games where a side pushing to equalise will get a chance. We saw it earlier in the juniors game. Just got to take it when it comes along. That's the difference. As Congo attacking down the right-hand side. As the light is fading quite quickly here. It's good, strong running down that right-hand flank. Comes to nothing in the end, though. And Burundi tried to play that forward towards Wanty, but there's too much on the pass. The size of disappointment go around in the seats in front of us, those who are wanting Burundi to get back into this game on level matters. Here's Pasafik. Touch lets him down for once. It's a rare occasion. Oh, good play by Wanty, who turns away. He's into the box. He puts in an early cross, but it just eludes his teammate, and the ball is cleared away. But that was a great turn by Wanty, who's grown into this game since coming on. He's really found his feet, quite literally. And there could be another opportunity here for Burundi. A shooting opportunity on the edge of the box. It's a good block. Could come back, and it's over the bar. And they're kind of getting in the way of each other in the end there. But it was Harry Evans up from the back. And all of a sudden, the Congo defence has come under quite a lot of pressure. And we have a game on our hands here. Congo leading by a goal to 0. But Burundi certainly fighting to get back into it, and haven't given up the ghost just yet. It's really end-to-end stuff. Game really starting to open up now as Congo on the attack at the other end. It's going to go out for a throw-in. And Congo in no rush to take this. We've got 14 minutes remaining. Plus added on time. Congo could start looking towards their bench once again. Same for Burundi. As a long throw comes into the box, the keeper flaps at it, but it's away. That was a real let-off there for Casey Robertson. It's a good job for him that it didn't drop to a Congo player. Otherwise it would have been an easy tap in to an open goal. But Burundi realise that the clock is ticking away and it's time to step up, and that's a great pass forward. Another early ball into the box, and Congo don't deal with it that convincingly. Wanty gets it out to the left-hand side, but Burundi is certainly up in the tempo here. Shots, and it's a save. Oh, it's in the back of the net. It's gone through the keeper's hands. It's skinned to the back of the net, and Burundi are back on level terms. And the Burundi faithful, well, you know who they are now. They're all going crazy. The keeper, James Lindsay, will be disappointed with that, because it did skip through his hands, that's for sure. Trying to see who the goal scorer is. It is number 17 on his back, but my team sheet letting me down again. And the Burundi faithful are going crazy. And you have to say, they do deserve to be back on level terms for the way they've continued to push forward and create chances. And the stadium has absolutely erupted with that goal. To say will be James Lindsay will be disappointed. It is the kind of shot that can trouble a goalkeeper. It was fired in low, it skidded off the surface and just bounced in front of him in an awkward kind of position, and it just squirmed through him and into the corner of the net. It looked initially as though he'd done enough to push it round the post, but That's not the case. Well, all of a sudden, the game really is on a knife edge now. And the stadium is absolutely rocking. We've only really heard the Congo supporters so far, because they were the ones that were leading. But now Burundi have scored as a shot hits the post. And while the game is really bursting into life now, it was a great effort by René, left-footed. Again, it skidded off the surface. Casey Robertson was beaten on the woodwork, came to the rescue for Burundi. Well, from the game being relatively passive, shall we say, all of a sudden, it's like a furnace. The atmosphere is buzzing. Burundi have their tails up. Congo will be keen to respond. They've been leading since the 25th minute with Pasafik getting that goal. But now Burundi are back on level terms. As I say, apologies for not bringing you the goal scorer, but he is the substitute who is number 17 and do not have a 17 listed on the team sheet. So which way is this game going to go now? As the light fades, it's getting a little bit dark in the commentary box, commentary area as well. We're tucked under the stand here at Kingsway. That's going to be a free kick to Burundi over on the far side. And there's a bit of cramp going on as well. Now getting to that stage in the game where we've got 9 minutes of normal time left to play. Are we going to find a winner in that time? Or will it be decided in extra time and penalties? But they're not done yet, Burundi. Once he puts in the cross, they've really got the tails up now. Have the men in white as a shot comes in from range. And it's high and over the bar. Been the story of the day, really. A lot of the shots have gone straight over the bar. Players struggling to keep it down. But a game that Congo looked to have pretty much in control is all of a sudden right back in the balance. You always felt that Burundi was still in it, very much so, because they've got players capable of scoring goals. And that has come true with that equaliser just moments ago. Can someone find a winner in regulation time? And here's Diarra for Congo. Good sliding tackle though from Harry Evans. Played well at the back, Harry Evans. He likes to get forward as well. And Burundi have their tails up at the moment. If anyone's going to score, Burundi look the most likely. Since getting that equaliser, it really has lifted them, as you'd expect. They're well and truly back in the game. Referee not awarding the free kick there. But of course Congo do have the talent in their side to get a goal from nowhere as well, as that ball is hit long. For Lowy to chase, who goes to ground. No appeals for a free kick there. And we're going to have, just trying to see down on the far side of the pitch. It will be a throw-in to Burundi. There could be an opportunity here. Can it be finished with Clyde? There's going to be no claims. Well, claims for a penalty. Everyone's up. The referee waves no. There was a chance for Rene. The tackle came in from behind. Again, it's difficult to see if the ball was taken, but clearly the referee thinks it was. And in the end, it would have turned out to be an excellent tackle. Just for a moment there, it looked as though Rene was set to make it 2-1 to Congo. But that last ditch tackle came in. And here come Burundi. The ball cut back. It could be an opportunity to finish from range. Oh, it's blocked. And it's carried away. The game really opening up now. Chances at both ends as the light fades here at Kingsway. The game is really livening up as Congo managed to scramble that ball clear. Alfred Goya was the man who almost had the opportunity. But Congo just had enough players back to crowd him out. But it's anyone's guess who's going to snatch the winner in this one if we are to get a winner in normal time. We're into the last 4 minutes. And it's going to be a throw-in deep in Burundi territory. And it's thrown in field to Harry Evans. Lays it off. They go long again. Do Burundi. Played down this right-hand side. Goya couldn't quite get on the end of it as it's put out for a throw-in. As Burundi on the attack again, trying to make headway down this right-hand side. Bit of pushing and shoving going on here as tempers start to boil over again. It has been brewing for some time. But again, there's no need for any of this. Both teams will be keen to keep 11 players on the pitch. But it is going to be a free kick to Burundi. They'll be able to swing it in from this right-hand side. And Burundi have got all but 2 players up in the area. It's not the greatest of deliveries, but there is still an opportunity for Burundi as that cross is cleared away. It was Negetsi, who's been a live wire all afternoon. Got the cross in, but he couldn't pick out a teammate, and Congo scrambling for their lives to get the ball away. And they do so again. Diarra back defending and hits that one long. Straight out for a throw-in. We're into the last couple of minutes of normal time. And this game is right on a knife edge. What the fans would have wanted from a final in the end. To have it so close in the dying moments. And the tackles are flying in. The tempo is high. Burundi have their tails up. It's Wanty. He tries to cross over to the left-hand side. Comes back here to Collins, who tries to feed the ball through, but it's blocked by Pasafik. Diarra can't move the ball on either. It's back with Burundi. Congo have 2 lines of 4 back defending. will now try and hit on the counter-attack as the ball is hit long for Rene to chase. And there's a mix-up at the back. Oh, Rene's going to be in. He's going to finish, and he has. And Congo are going crazy. It was a mix-up at the back. And the Congo fans in the stadium, in front of us in the stand, they're going crazy. And there was a real mix-up at the back. And they're just trying to determine, it is definitely a goal, but there's protests from Burundi, and their goalkeeper Casey Robertson feels there was a foul. There was a collision as the ball was hit long and Rene was chasing it down. There was a collision between the goalkeeper Casey Robertson and number 4 Luke Collins, and it left Rene in the clear with an empty goal. We'll just check. Confusion is reigning here. As to whether it was a goal, because the players from Burundi are protesting. I think those protests have fallen on deaf ears though. They're still protesting. They're looking over to the linesman saying, well, did you not see anything? And it is a goal, and it is Congo that have scored right at the death in added on time to make it 2-1. And now you feel as though tempers really are going to boil over. It's frantic at the end here. Burundi have got to do all they can and throw the kitchen sink at Congo in whatever is remaining. But the whole of Olympic Kingsway went up when that goal went in. And Burundi, well, they obviously do feel really hard done by. Without the benefit of a replay, it's hard to say whether their feelings are justified. There was definitely a coming together, but it could have quite easily been a collision between the two players that allowed Rene to go through in the clear. He had an empty net and he slotted it, and the crowd went absolutely ballistic. Well, late drama here at the Perth African Nations Cup 2023 final. Surely there isn't time for more drama, but there's going to be a free kick here for Burundi. This could be one of the last opportunities. We've played almost 3 minutes of added on time. Surely everyone's going to be up for this. No point keeping anyone back. In fact, it's taken short. The cross eventually does come in. It's above everyone, and Congo will be able to clear. Why they didn't wait to get everyone into the penalty area there, as Rene, the goal scorer, is bustling through. And again, the tackles are flying in. Burundi managed to get it clear and get the ball out to the left-hand side. Is there one last opportunity for them to get an equaliser? Not with a pass like that. And Congo will now bring the ball away. They'd be best served trying just to keep possession and get it down deep in Burundi territory and keep it there. Anxious moments here for the Congo supporters around us. The Burundi faithful will be hoping there's going to be one last chance of a goal for their side. We did look to be heading for extra time, but that late drama and that goal by Rene could have wrapped up the Perth African Nations Cup. Once again, a firm tackle goes in there, but it will be a throw-in. And that's it, the referee has blown up for full time, and it is Congo who have won the Perth African Nations Cup for for 2023. The fans are on the pitch, and well, it is all over, and Congo are celebrating. Burundi will be disappointed. They fought back from 1-0 down to level matters at 1-1 with just minutes remaining, but then late drama, as in stoppage time it was Rene who fired home to give Congo the victory. The final score, it finished Burundi 1, Congo 2.
Welcome to Geodrill, the hallmark of safety first and eco-friendly drilling in West, East and Southern Africa. Established in 1998, the company operates in Ghana, Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire and Mali in West Africa. With state-of-the-art equipment, training and cutting-edge technology, Geodrill has become the vanguard of drilling on the African continent. With a track record of 2 decades of professionalism, dedication and commitment, Geodrill continues to lead the drilling industry, meeting the highest industry safety standards with an environmentally friendly drilling philosophy. Geodrill, your preferred drilling partner in Africa.